Welcome to Pendulum.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Gerard from 757 Eats, and I am here with my man Dylan of Pendulum Fine Meats, and he has agreed to give us a tour and tell us what makes Pendulum Fine Meats so special. He came as a referral from my good buddy Mark Conway, a good chef in the area, so when Mark tells me to do something, I go ahead and get it done, and I'm here with Dylan now. So tell us a little bit about Pendulum Fine Meats. How long you guys been around?
So we've been here over 5 years. We're going into our 6th year. We've always been in this building, and we're a whole animal butcher shop is what we primarily started out being.
Oh, wow.
And then we're really known for our sandwich program and our lunches too.
Sandwich program, so tell me more about that.
So sandwiches, we started out small. When we first started, we were starting just one sandwich a day. We'd just make a bunch until they were selling out, and then we'd add a couple more, and now we have a pretty good menu to where we serve 70, 80, 90, 100 people a day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And you said the other program was what?
The butcher program. So that's what we started out originally wanting to be, was just a butcher shop. And we added facets of the shop to it, like the sandwiches and wine and beer and things like that. So
now it's a fine, it's a fine dining experience.
Yeah. So now you get lunch, and you can use it still as a butcher shop, but also get beer and wine. You know, we do catering and things like that. So
cool.
Yeah.
I was asking you about this over here, so I'm gonna flip the camera on there. So what do you guys got going on in that smoker over there?
Our briskets going on for our sandwich. The Big Tex is our brisket sandwich, and that's what we have going on over there.
Okay.
They smoke for about 14 hours in there, and then we'll pull them out and we put them in our, we have a holding oven essentially that holds them overnight, and then we'll be ready to serve them tomorrow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So let's take a tour of the place, and you can tell us some more cool stuff. And let me go ahead and flip this on you. You're a tour guide.
All right.
Well, give us a little bit of history on this. This looks old school.
Yeah. So I'm a collector of old school things like this, and especially things that kind of apply to the butcher trade. So it's just an old scale that I found actually at an auction years ago.
That's pretty
Still
cool.
works. Yeah, it's really great.
What year would you think it is?
Probably 1920s, if I had to guess, somewhere in there, up to the 50s.
Could it hold your weight?
Oh yeah, it goes. Actually, it's 500-pound scale. They're 600.
Oh wow.
Pounds. So yeah, we have a bunch of kids that'll jump on it and try to all weigh themselves and everything. So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. There's a lot of scales and stuff that I collect in the shop.
This stuff too is pretty cool. So you turn these into seats? That's
yeah,
awesome.
Those kegs. We just took some planks of wood and just made them into seats.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's go inside.
All right.
I like the color scheme too.
Yeah, so this building was renovated right before we opened. You know, selecting everything from the layout of the whole place to the colors and how everything worked, the exposed brick and things like that. We kind of got to choose all that pretty well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You said you guys been here for about 6 years?
Yeah, we're going on our 6th year.
Going on 6th year?
Yep.
Awesome. So if you wanted to come in here and just get fine meats, you can come here and do that as well.
So when you walk in, the first thing you can see is kind of our cases and our meat offerings. We always have had this open kitchen idea, so we've always liked that.
Okay.
But yeah, so we have our meat case and our display. And like I said, we're a whole animal butcher shop, so we have access and the ability to pretty much get any kind of meat. So if it doesn't really necessarily make the case, doesn't mean that we wouldn't not have it. We might have it in the back. But we can only put so much in the case on a daily basis.
Yeah.
But like, so, you know, whole pigs, whole beef, whole lamb, so we kind of have a little bit of everything.
Awesome.
So that's kind of cool.
What would you say your
That's
best seller is on the
apart.
butcher side?
Ground beef, ribeyes, pork chops.
Love ribeye.
Those are probably our biggest cut meats, and then sausage is one of our biggest sellers and has been for years.
How much is your ribeye per pound?
$27.99.
Okay.
Yeah. And then our sausage, anywhere from $9.99 to $14.99 a pound. You know, we do a couple 100 pounds of sausage a week.
Wow.
And we have probably 60 to 70 different varieties that we make. So, and we just rotate 5 a week, you know, so it's kind of, we're always inventing new ones and things like that.
So what would you say the importance is of supporting a local place like this versus going to a chain?
It keeps money in our community. It pays like a lot of these guys, as far as gives guys that you will run into at other local places and at your other favorite restaurants and at the movie theater and everything. You'll run into these guys that work here. So it kind of is a nice thing that the money you're spending here goes to obviously pay them. It also just keeps a business active in a community. And I think that these local businesses tend to maybe give back to their community that they're living in a little bit more than maybe a bigger company or corporation would. You know, not to say that there's not giving from a corporate level, but there's also, I think small businesses are really good about the area that they live in. So it's like a hyper-local kind of community involvement, which I think is important.
Also, Mark is on watching. He says, one of my favorite places and definitely favorite people in Dana and Dylan.
yeah, Mark's a great guy.
Thanks for hooking us up.
He's done a lot of help for us and things over the years.
So let's talk about your sandwiches. You said you got a sandwich program. So what's one of your most popular sandwiches? Is this the...
Yeah, that's the menu board up there. The Butcher and the Cubano are our biggest sellers, and then probably also up there is the burger.
The burger?
Yeah.
Okay.
So burger. We do a Burger Friday special. When I was in the Navy for 9 years, and Fridays in the Navy when I was on submarines was Burger Friday. So we do now on Fridays we do that burger, but instead of the regular price, it's $6 on Friday.
What?
So it gets crazy in here. So those numbers alone, Friday selling numbers, probably make burgers their #1 seller overall. But on our every other day, the Butcher and the Cuban are still our biggest sellers.
So what? Two last questions. What's your favorite cut of meat?
I like those offcuts. So I love braised meat. Like a beef shank would probably be one of my favorite things. Lamb shanks. Those would be, and then I do like for something to grill or something to do kind of quick, skirt steak and flank steak. I love those, just really, really full flavored. Yeah.
And your favorite sandwich?
My favorite sandwich, I can't go wrong with the burger. I do love the burger.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Is quick? I guess just a quick walk around. Show us the digs, and we'll sign off.
So more dining space, and then our wine racks over here for red wine. And then we have we set this up a long time ago, actually my daughter did, as a little play area for kids.
Oh, this is nice.
Some retail items, cookbook collection, and it's we wanted it to feel kind of homey because we live right upstairs. So.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's amazing.
So we live upstairs, and we wanted this to kind of be an extension of our home. So
it looks like it really is.
Well,
this is awesome.
Good.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
So I guess let's let the guys wave. Some of the guys who are in here helping make it happen.
Walk right over here by the scale. So they're getting ready for Codex tonight too. So Codex is the restaurant that comes in after we close.
Oh, really?
And that's what they're prepping for.
Hey, what's up, guys? Just wanted to say what's up to the team. So tell me a little bit, I guess the very last few things. A little bit about Codex, and then tell me about what you're doing for nonprofits and how other people can help.
Okay, so Codex is a restaurant. They come in here. They're a culinary residency. They come in here at night after we close, and then they run their own menu. Ian Hawk and his guys run their own menu and their own program, and they serve food out of the restaurant here.
Wow.
It's just a really good use of space. I wasn't open at night, so it's open to somebody at night. This is a great way for somebody to kind of get something going in this space at night, and for them to kind of gain experience or customer base. So that's really important. Nonprofits, we love being able to help nonprofits as much as we can, to the extent of from the little things that we've done with giving out gift cards or time, then to auctioning off larger items or larger dinners and things like that. That's something we've always looked forward to and have always enjoyed with nonprofits around here that do make a difference locally, and the hyper-local difference is what we kind of like to get involved with.
And what would you, I guess, a call to action for anybody who's looking to help you guys support the community? What would you want them to do?
Just by supporting the shop. I mean, supporting the shop helps us kind of keep on going. So that's the good point of that is by supporting a local business that is helping a lot of other organizations, you supporting that shop helps them support other nonprofit organizations.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So just tell them where you're located and what, I guess, your times, and then I keep saying we'll sign off, but you're saying stuff, and like I told you, I asked the question, so it always sparks another question. So,
no, I know what you mean.
Where are you guys located?
We're at 820 Shirley Avenue, so we're right in the heart of Ghent. We're one block back off of Collie, behind the Narrow Theater. So that's usually the easiest way to kind of know where we are on a grand scale. We're open daily. Lunch is open 11 to 4 daily. Usually the butcher shop is open an hour or two later every day. So.
Awesome. Well, I definitely appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. Thank you.
And look forward to coming back. And I'm going to bring my wife back, and we're going to try some of this stuff together.
All right. That sounds awesome.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.